Hello. What's up, guys? We're cooking. I'm doing the thing, the cooking stream thing. Been a minute. Sorry for my daughter. She's on the phone. Very loudly. You guys can probably hear that too. So we're making taco boats. Or zucchini boats with taco filling. And we're also making some like beans and rice stuff. But in this beans and rice stuff, there is something called sofrito. Yeah, I need to make sofrito first. So, in order to make sofrito, you gotta roughly chop all the ingredients and combine in a large bowl. Then pulse in a blender or food processor. Okay, so we gotta get all the ingredients together, and then we can chop it up in a blender. So we need a bowl. The only issue with this is, well, Ethan went grocery shopping for this morning, and he couldn't find like one of the main ingredients for the sofrito stuff. So Cubanelle peppers, 2 large Cubanelle peppers. Couldn't find them, so I'm just going without them. But I don't think it's that big of a deal because it's just like a base for the beans and rice. So, I mean, could just eat beans and rice and that'd probably be a good time. But going for extra fancy, I guess. Okay, so first thing we need is chopped up onion. Remember how to do all this shit on. Think we can angle this more, even more, right? No? Now it's doing its own thing. Check out all my garlic. Okay, almost got it. Kinda. It went all weirdly angled on me. Okay, I think we're good. We're good. Yeah, admittedly, I have not been cooking that much lately. I need to get back in the habit of it. It's one of the best habits you can form, in my opinion. It's cooking nutritious meals. Saves you money, saves your life. I know my hand looks disgusting right now because I got a bug bite. Sorry. This peel is like not wanting to come off. Okay, there we go. Maybe I should take the second layer too. It kind of looks like it's half peel. All right. to sharpen my knife, to be honest. Haven't done that for a minute. I'm just gonna chop up each slice here into 4s. It doesn't have to be that small yet because we're still gonna process it. No, that's gonna slide. All right, what else goes in this? Let's see. We also need a red bell pepper. 1 large red bell pepper. Did you get one of those? Please tell me you got a red bell pepper. Yep, we got it. Ugh. So maybe, I mean, he got like this package. I don't know if I was supposed to have another bell pepper in one of my other recipes. Hold on. Yeah. I need 2 teaspoons or tablespoons of a bell pepper in my taco boat. So maybe we'll just like, since we don't have any of the Cubanelle peppers, we'll just chop up most of this other bell pepper in its place. Why not? What's up, Fatbot? How are you? I need a smaller knife. All right. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So first I'll get the 2 tablespoons of minced bell pepper out of this yellow one right here. Taking out the core, taking out the seeds, shaking it over my trash can. There. See? Seedless. Okay. So for the zucchini boats, it needs to be minced. So let me get the tablespoon. Just gonna slice it real thin like with my small knife. And then chop it up real tiny with my big knife. So that's how I do. Oh, found more seeds. I think that's minced. We'll run it through a little bit more. Minced enough, I'd say. So now I need to set 2 tablespoons of this aside. Put it in this little baby bowl. A little bit more than 2 tablespoons, but that's okay. We'll just put it in our, what is this shit called again? Sofrito. Ta-da! Roughly chop up the rest of this. Dude, keep finding hairs because I have too many animals. Ah, it's stuck to me. Get off me. Okay. Now we're going to do the same to our red bell pepper. Again, the recipe did not call for any yellow bell pepper for the sofrito. It called for cubanelle peppers, and I don't know what those are. Apparently my husband couldn't find them at the grocery store, so I'm just improvising a little bit. Good, no fingers were lost in this cutting. Never. I have a healthy fear of blades. I'm so hungry. Oh. Sorry. Yeah, you could make some sofrito with bell peppers instead of cubanelle peppers. Alright, gotta do the same to this one now. Now this one, it actually did call for. It did call for 1 red bell pepper. You gotta seed it. Again, I'm gonna shake it over my trash can. Tap it on its butt. Get them seeds out. Don't need no seeds in my sofrito. Dang, this one's very seedy. Okay. Got it. I don't know why I'm using my big knife for this. It's a lot easier to do with my little one. Well, actually, maybe it was easier with the big knife. I think the initial cuts are easier with my small one. A little more precision. Okay, what's next? The cubanelle peppers, which we do not have. Now it calls for 10 garlic cloves, peeled and roughly chopped. It's gonna be annoying. All right, well, we got lots of garlic. I don't think he knew what I meant by cloves, because he got full ass bulbs. I'm never gonna use all that. I hate those things. I have so much garlic, this is insanity. I just need to eat like some pure garlic recipes real quick. 2, which this one kind of is. It's got a shit ton of garlic. 3, 4. Come on, man. You know, he does his best. It's all right. At least I didn't have to get the groceries. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, this is gonna be messy. Okay, let's get to it. Should have like cleaned up my bell pepper juice. It's not gonna help. Okay. Garlic is like a superfood. I agree. I love garlic. Oh, that one. There we go. I'm gonna put my back into that one. And this one. There. Okay. Garlic. Oh my god, this is fragrant. Holy garlic. All right, let me get my trash can closer. They last up to 6 months, the full bulbs. I feel like that's definitely not true for these, though. I feel like they've been in there for 6 months already before they even decide to bag them up and sell them as a batch. I feel like those are the... No way. I have eaten a raw clove and that shit. It just... It's so flavorful that you're not going to be able to taste anything else for at least the rest of the day. But no, trust me, I try everything. Like, I'm a tester. I'm a food tester. For sure. Even things that aren't meant to be tested. I tried my own pee when I was a kid. I tried my cat's cat food. No, wait, it was my dog. My dog's dog food right in front of my dog, trying to convince my dog to eat the dog food. I was like 4, probably. And yeah, I had like a poodle. And that's what my parents did whenever they were trying to convince me to eat something new. They'd just eat it in front of me and be like, look, it's good. So I did that. And then I like started retching and I was like, ugh, what are we feeding you, poor dog? It's disgusting. So then I started sneaking my food to the dog a lot. I tried my breast milk when I was nursing my son. I'm a tester. So yeah, I've tried garlic. I've tried raw garlic. It'll smell like garlic if you eat it raw. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure my breath smelled like garlic for a week, probably. It was so strong. But that's why it's like so good in food. It's because you don't need to like add a shit ton of butter or sugar to make your food flavorful. Garlic is so flavorful, and it doesn't like add anything to it and anything negative. I don't think it's the most nutritious thing in the world, but it's not. If it's not negative, then in today's age, I think that's a good thing. Definitely tried all the baby food that it gave my kids. Just to make sure that it was good before trying to put it in their mouths and lie to them, saying it's good without knowing. Dump them into the humidifier? What are you talking about? All right, so we just need to roughly chop them, luckily. Oh yeah, I've eaten dirt too. I kind of just coming to the realization. I'm freaking weird, man. Why have I eaten so many things that you shouldn't eat? We had this like, my grandpa has he used to have a farm, and me and my siblings and my cousins, we'd all play out on his farm all the time, and he had like this big barn, and then he had these sheds that he like just kept a bunch of stuff in. And in one of these sheds, he had like a bunch of glasses. Not like that you wear on your face, but to drink out of. So we'd like play pretend and like fill up these glasses with dirt and be like, hey, it's pudding, it's chocolate pudding. And then all of my siblings and cousins are like more than 5 years older than me, so they like bullied the shit out of me. And except one cousin who was the same age, but she wasn't as easy of a target. And they always had me like doing weird. They had me eat a cupcake wrapper once, but it was really dumb. They were jumping on the trampoline. They're like, only princesses are allowed to jump on the trampoline. I was like obsessed with being a princess at the time because Disney movies, and I was like, oh, but I'm a princess. And like, no, you have to eat a cupcake wrapper. You have to eat your cupcake wrapper if you want to be a princess. So I sat there and ate my cupcake wrapper so I could be a princess and jump on the trampoline. And turns out none of them made the wrapper. They were just being douchebags. Thank you, Dryer Plane, for the raid. Appreciate you. We're making food. Making food. Right now I'm making sofrito, whatever that is. I ate paper. That's not even weird in my book. That's like, doesn't everyone eat paper at some point? Like you have to, right? Never eaten poop, I don't think. I hope not. I hope I haven't eaten poop. But maybe accidentally, like after changing a diaper or something, there was like traces of poop on my hands. And then I bit my nails or something. That probably did happen. Gross. All right, so now we need cilantro. 1 bunch cilantro, stems and leaves, roughly chopped. So the whole thing, the whole damn thing. Cat litter? No, not cat litter. Never eaten cat litter. Ugh. Dirt and paper is as weird as I've gotten. I think the weirdest I ever got was when I was really, 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 really young. Like around the age of 3 and 4 was the weirdest I ever got, and I definitely tried my dog's food, and I tried my own pee. I just wanted to know. I don't know why the fuck I wanted to know, but I wanted to know. And I remember being in daycare, and like after I wiped, I was like, I wonder what pee tastes like. So I tried it and it was disgusting. Don't drink pee. I didn't drink it. I just like, you know, there was a little drop of pee on my hand and I like licked it and I was like, ugh. But it did happen. Cilantro is good. People who taste soap from it suck. I mean, I just feel bad for people who don't taste cilantro correctly. They're missing out. It's not their fault, but damn, I'm sorry if that's you. Oh yeah, I think I ate paint. I totally ate paint once when I was really freaking young. I don't even remember it. I'm just told about it, that I ate paint once. And my parents like freaked out. It was like latex paint too. It's not even like, it's pretty toxic. All right. Fish sauce is the worst thing I've tasted. I don't know how people cook with it. I mean, everything I've made with fish sauce has been legit. Maybe it's like one of those things like garlic. It's like so pungent or whatever that you gotta like just dab it or something. I don't know. I never had a recipe ask for a lot of it either. Okay, the last ingredient here is we need a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Prune juice is the worst I've tasted. Really? You once had a cockroach in your drink. That is disgusting. Oh my god. That's like my worst fear. I've always been like afraid of soda cans, like opening up a soda can and leaving it untended outside ever. Like, I'm afraid of doing it inside, but especially outside. That's something like, a bug is going to crawl in there, and then I'm going to drink a bug. Cheese is the worst I've tasted. You stop that. Quit hanging on cheese. All right, now we take all of this right here, and I'm going to put it in my Ninja. Pulse in the blender or food processor in about 4 to 5 batches until finely chopped and semi-smooth, but still chunky. But don't overblend into a puree. You may have to stop and use a spoon to mix things around to get it to blend evenly. If you must, you can add a few teaspoons of water to each batch to help it blend. This is what it's supposed to look like too. Oh, hold on. It's supposed to look like that. Yeah, that's always been a fear of mine, and another weird fear I had that I don't have anymore, but stemmed from my childhood, was a snake coming out of the toilet and biting my butt when I'm using the bathroom. I don't know why. That was a big fear for me. I never heard of it happening to anybody either. Finely chopped but still chunky. It's just not a puree, basically. One step above a puree, right? That's how I read that. So first I gotta mix this, probably would be a good idea since I have to do it in like batches. I still have that fear. That's happened before, I think, just in Asia. Yeah, maybe I did hear about that happening or something, but forgot. I just remember the fear. But man, what an awful place to be bitten, you know? That would really suck. All right, maybe I bring the blender this way. For superior camera angle opportunities. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see. No, I gotta plug it in over here. This way. No? Work with me here. Tripod. It's not a Vitamix, no, it's a Ninja. A broken Ninja at that. But broken, but still works. So not very priority to replace. Ah! I'm dropping shit on the floor. Okay, we'll do that much for now. Okay, maybe a little more. A little more. Yeah, it'll definitely downsize. What do you guys think? Should I do more? Look at the picture again. Yeah, a little more. Yeah, it's definitely like blending better on the bottom. So I see what she means about doing it in batches. I think I was gonna like take one bowl and just keep transferring it to another bowl, but I think what I'm gonna do instead is this right here. Going to mix it in with this. Hold on. A spatula. My spatula. Rubber spatula. Yeah, I'm thinking it does look chunky, but not finely chopped. But we're gonna mix it in with the rest of it and then just keep doing batches until it looks like the picture. Which it won't look exactly like the picture though, because we don't have the Cubanelle peppers used. Yellow bell pepper instead, but you know, close as we can get it. All right. These meals you're making, are they recipes you find online, or are you making them from recipes online? It should be pinned in the chat. Woo. God damn it. Stupid broken lid. It's jammed. Look. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I need a new lid for my Ninja. Might need to get reinforcements to help. By reinforcements, I mean my sleeping husband. Oh shit. No. Okay, there we go. I just had to do that, apparently. It's just so messed up. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Hold on. He did something to, like, kind of fix it, but I think it undid itself. This isn't good. Oh, well. I guess if it just feels the pressure points, like, it'll still turn on. All right, it's looking better. Better-ish. Look at that. Right? Totally getting there, except for those huge chunks that are still existing. We'll get to them if my blender doesn't completely break on me. Okay. Maybe I just put it all in this time. Oh shit, I forgot the middle piece. Whoops. Undo. Command Z. I think it'll all fit now. Beautiful. Oh, hell. How did I get this off? I can't get the thing back up. There we go. I re-broke it. Bam. Oh. Come on. Break again. Break open. Fuck. Splinters might be done for. It might be done for. But not before I make my, what's it called again? Sofrito. There's some big chunks on there. Let me try to stir it up. Yeah, that might have to do, because... Oh, no, I got it open. Let's do it. Ow, I just pinched myself. Okay. That'll have to do. It's Real Rel. How are you? Ew, it's like liquidy. I don't like that. Okay. I think that's about it for the sofrito. Let me see. I'm not sure if the correct recipe is pinned. Really? There's like 3 of them, right? Should be the last one. The last one that's pinned, or in the links that I just made. Okay, it says, transfer the sofrito into ice cube trays to freeze for later use. I don't have an ice cube tray. I'm just gonna use it now, but not all of it. It can be frozen for 6 months, refrigerate up to 7 days. Well, apparently I gotta make shit using sofrito all week now. All right, so now what I'm actually making, this is just the base of the beans and rice. So let's see what we need to start with first here. Beans and rice takes about 50 minutes. Taco stuffed zucchini bowls are supposed to take an hour and 15 minutes. So we'll start with the zucchini bowls. Put this over here for now. Okay, so we start with bringing a large pot of salted water to boil. Get my zucchini out. Zucchini. There's this one recipe she has. It's like cream of zucchini soup. Oh my god, it's so good. Like, you would not think it's good, but just by like looking at it or the ingredients or the pictures, you'd probably be like, ew. Green shit. It's so good. Highly recommend. Okay. Going to get a large pot of salted boiling water. All right, that's happening. Just trust. Nothing to see yet. All right, I'm back. And preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Done. Next, we need to place 1/4 a cup of salsa in the bottom of a large baking dish. What does 22E mean? That Samsung doesn't know how to make appliances, and there's 22 errors going on, probably. I don't know. Something about the refrigerator getting over iced, and it meant that the heater needed replaced, and we did replace it, and then it's doing it again. I don't. It was like a whole ordeal too to replace the heater. You had to like completely defrost it and clean out the fridge, have no food. Like, ugh. Samsung sucks. Anyway, 1/4 a cup of salsa, the bottom of a large baking dish. Grab those things. Yeah, unfortunately, every single appliance in our kitchen made by Samsung, and every single one of them has had issues. Shocker. All of them. They suck. Salsa. Fresh salsa. What's up, Riam? How are you? Just got salsa juice all over my hand. It's gross. Turn the right way. Come on, camera. Oh, whoa. Apparently it's a little too weighted. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, are we good? I think we're good. I said 1/4 a cup, right? Right? Yeah. There's like sugar on the bottom of this. There. how I'm supposed to spread this out, but I'll do my best. I think she wanted like some not fresh salsa, but whatever. This is like Pico de Gallo almost. Alright. Using a small spoon or a melon baller, hollow out the center of the zucchini halves, leaving 1/4 inch thick shell on each half. Say less. Who is that? Drago? Hey, Drago. I'm gonna get a small spoon for this job. Okay. I've never seen a taco stuffed zucchini boat, but that sounds amazing. It is amazing. I love zucchini boats. So we gotta cut each zucchini in half first, lengthwise. Alrighty. Now here's the kind of tricky part. Hollowing them out. Raise the camera a little bit. Need a sharper knife? Yeah, I need new knives in general, to be honest. And I need to sharpen them. I'm just kind of used to working with dull knives. Wait, am I supposed to save the insides though? I need to know this. Sometimes you do. Okay. I guess the website needs to refresh right now. Really slowly. Oh my god. Please load again, website. This isn't cool. The fuck? Alright, I'm gonna save the insides because the website's taking forever to load. And I don't remember what it said. Feel that in my soul. My knives are more dull than my future. Wow. I'm just, I don't know. I was raised to like never throw things away, you know? My water's already boiling because gas stoves are legit as fuck, but it's too soon for me. Dude, this is bad. I don't know why this website is like crashing on me at the worst time. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Got it. Okay. Chop the scooped flesh out of the... Yeah, so we do keep it. Thought so. We just scoop it out into a bowl. Site getting DDoS from all the people wanting to make this now? Yeah, probably. Sorry, skinny taste. Just trying to help. Oh, this website is my food Bible, though. I bought like 5 of her cookbooks. I don't even use the cookbooks. I looked at them like one time because she's a really good graphic designer, so I appreciate the design aspects of it. But it's more like I just want to support her because her recipes are amazing. They changed my life. Not even kidding. Maybe go around with the knife and then scoop? No, trust me. Spoon's the way to go. I just had to get used to it again. It's been a minute since I've done this. Nothing wrong with supporting good design. Well, it's not just good design, but she's an amazing chef. Like, and she's checking all the boxes that I'm looking for. Whenever I'm looking for recipes online, I'm looking for something that is hopefully easy. That's the one thing that not always hits the box, but her recipes can be kind of complicated sometimes, but they're always healthy and amazing tasting. My whole family eats them every time, like, because of these recipes that I've been making for years. It made it so that, like, my kids have, like, they're very adventurous eaters, and not only that, but they love, like, healthy foods. And every time, like, my daughter has a friend over, for example, it's like foreign to them, you know, to see fresh produce on their dinner plate, and they're just like, what am I supposed to do with this? But then my kids are like devouring it, you know. So I think that says a lot, especially because I have a son with autism, and usually boys with autism in particular are notoriously, like, picky, and in the worst way. Like, they usually only will eat, like, certain types of chicken nuggets, you know, like, stuff like that. Like, only a very particular type of food that usually doesn't have much nutrients in it. So that's not good. Bring the bowl right here. That'll make it easier for me. Sorry. and saving my stomach all day to eat out. This is whetting my appetite. Well, I hope when you finally get to eat, it's amazing. Hope you find something amazing. But yeah, you kind of need the spoon so that you can get that like curve just right, you know? I can imagine doing this with a knife. I'm just scraping it mainly. But for that bottom part, I'm kind of trying to make a shape in it. You see? Sushi? Mmm. Yummy. What kind of sushi? See, the kind of sushi I like, though, you would be like, bleh. Because my sushi of choice is Philadelphia rolls. Cream cheese. Mmm. Doesn't zucchini get all soggy from the meat and the cheese? Yeah, it is like kind of soggy after you bake it and everything, but it's like a good soggy. Everything blends together really well. It's almost like the texture of like lasagna. I wouldn't say soggy, it's more soft. Yeah, just make a little circle with the spoon on the fat part of the zucchini. And then kind of just scrape it the rest of the way out. Works out. No, I don't have a melon scooper. I should invest in one, I know. Listen, it takes a while to build up your kitchen to have everything you need at all times. But a spoon works. I used to hate zucchini, but now I can tolerate it in soups. Oh, I was just telling chat that this recipe, ooh, the place where I got this recipe from, Skinny Taste, she has an amazing zucchini soup. It is so good. You wouldn't think it'd be good, but it is really good. It's like cream of zucchini soup. I get most of my kitchen items from stealing them from work. Well, that doesn't work out so well when you work from home. It's one of the drawbacks. You don't get to steal stuff from work. Well, if you do, then you're kind of like stealing from yourself. That's weird. All right, so we're all hollowed out now, all empty inside. That's nice. Okay, hollow out the center, leaving 1/4 inch thick shell on each half. Chop the scooped out flesh of the zucchini in small pieces and set aside 3/4 of a cup to add to the taco filling. So I'm gonna put this somewhere other than my cutting board. you saying? Hey, lunatic clown, how are you? You did a great job, though, for just having a spoon. Hey, maybe doing things with shitty tools is making me better at using my hands. What lean to fat ratio of meat are you using? Good question. I didn't buy it. Where is it? It is ground turkey, and it is 93% lean. So pretty dang lean. Pretty dang lean. All right. I'll put all this on the cutting board. Chop it up. A craftsman never blames their tool, but can make art with the worst of them. Thank you. I'd like to think so. It's all about the hands. It's all about having small hands, I think. If you have small hands, you can make work with the shittiest of tools. And look, I have baby hands. Hold on, let me find something to compare with. A banana. Here's a banana, a small banana, mind you. Here's my hand. See, like, small things help with precision. That's why I use a small knife too, to get precise. It doesn't really need chopped up that much because I mostly just scraped it, but there is some big chunks. So. This is all the inside of zucchinis. That's what that looks like. How much do we get? I think it was 3/4 of a cup. Yep. To set aside. Alright, setting it aside. Setting a lot of things aside now, though. I need to clean up my space. Alright. Yeah, I gotta keep it healthy. That's the whole point. Whole point of cooking. So next, drop zucchini halves in boiling water and cook for 1 minute. Okay. What do you do after that? Remove from water, brown turkey in a large skillet. Okay, so I'm just gonna move you guys to the stove. So it looks like we're gonna be doing a lot of stove stuff here. What kind of cutting board is that? Like the material? I don't know. It's like, feels like wood maybe, but it's weird. A whole minute of cooking. Yeah, but we're going to be cooking other things too, so. I wouldn't be moving the camera for just a minute of cooking. Hello. Hello. The tripod wanted to commit suicide. No, that's definitely my favorite cutting board. It's like easy to clean. Not bad to cut on. All right, so we got our boiling water here. Let me turn it up a little bit. Zucchini halves. Ow. Hello. I don't know if there's enough water there for them. Yeah, so we're starting the softening process, I guess. I'll just turn up the boil. Start it now. Keep kind of stirring it. Oh, and a minute of cooking too? I don't know. I trust her though. It's like blanching it, right? Isn't that what it's called? Except usually when you blanch, you transfer it to ice water right after. So yeah, I don't know. But I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing, and I keep splashing myself with boiling water. It feels awesome. And while this is going on, oh shit. I didn't realize I needed to chop up more stuff. Getting my strainer ready. Okay, the minute is over. We did it. Just gonna let those sit in the strainer for now. And I already forgot what I was supposed to do. Get a large skillet. You know, a large skillet for the turkey. This one's pretty large. This makes me want stuffed mushrooms or peppers. I love stuffed mushrooms. I just love mushrooms. Everything to do with mushrooms, I'm about it. All right, add our ground turkey. Did you know that if you eat a portobello mushroom raw, it's a carcinogenic? What? Really? So raw mushrooms can cause cancer. Today I learned. No, I didn't know that. That sucks. Can't even trust mushrooms, man. Ugh. We're going to be breaking that up as it cooks, but we also need to add the spices whenever it's no longer pink. So I'm going to get those ready. The spices we need are cumin, garlic powder, salt, chili powder, paprika, and oregano. Okay. Got the salt ready. I said chili powder, right? Cumin. Okay, I got the oregano. Garlic powder, I think I said. Cumin. And paprika, that's right. If I can find it. I'm too short for my spice drawer. And someone stole my damn stool again. I don't know where it went. I had to get a kitchen chair. I startled Ziggy. Oops. Paprika, where you at? Yeah. Dude. Oh, there it is. It was hiding. What kind of meat is this? Ground turkey. I also like to trip balls. Well, we all know it isn't Ethan, like anything's out of his reach. Yeah, he's even told me that anytime he wants to hide something, he'll just put it up high. So I need to like make a day out of getting some stilts and searching the high places for things that are hidden from me. I don't know what you said before saying you like to trip balls. Because I'm reading my little overlay thing that my phone app gives me. And it's just like the last few lines of chat. Just means you can hide things in low places. Oh, you're assuming I don't. Everything just under the bed. Just put it under the bed. Never know. Yeah, that's why it looks kind of weird. It's because it's ground turkey, not ground beef. Ground turkey's a bit lighter. And another thing I really like about the meals that she makes is that she knows when to use ground turkey. There's a time and a place for ground turkey. It doesn't always work as a beef supplement, in my opinion. Sometimes you gotta have beef. Like, it just, ground turkey makes it less good. But she knows whenever it's not gonna decrease the quality of the meal to use ground turkey instead of beef. So, full trust here. That, and I've made this before, and it's delicious. This brings me back to the cooking music videos. Dude, my freaking daughter shows her friends those videos, and I'm like, oh God, why did I make those? I did not think about this result. And then half of them are like confused and are like, what are these songs? What are these ancient songs that I've never heard before? The ones that actually are musically educated are like, whoa, this is amazing. And I'm like, no, stop. Just stop. Teaspoon of garlic powder. Their parents probably made them listen to some of those songs. Yeah, exactly. Have either of your kids ever watched you or Ethan stream? Yeah. Yeah, they have. Especially when we go to TwitchCon. If we live stream at all from TwitchCon, they usually watch. They want to know what we're doing. The other day, I wasn't aware that my son, paid attention to this, to, my stream and stuff. But the other day, he came up to me and he's like, "Did you delete your Twitch channel?" And I was like, "No, I just changed my name." So apparently he checks on it every so often. Man, this is hard. Why is my garlic powder hard? Having to scrape it up. Yeah, Ethan's Century. Solid garlic, right? It's garlic powder. Ain't doing it. Do I have another one? I don't think I do. I'm getting it all over me. It's like acting like brown sugar. All right, there's half. Get the other half. Yeah, true. A fork to break it up. I don't know how to get the lid off. I don't think a fork is gonna fit in here. Ah. Okay, I think I got it. Maybe. Should be enough. Make it work. Need to replace that garlic powder. Cumin. Teaspoon of cumin. Teaspoon of kosher salt. I do agree with that statement. You can't ever have enough garlic. I agree. Yeah. Minced garlic probably would have been better, but I got too much to do here to be mincing garlic right now, when the recipe didn't say so. Chili pea. And a teaspoon of paprika. And shallots. Don't forget shallots. Shallots are legit. And then a half of a teaspoon of oregano. Better not be bam meat. What he means, the inside joke here, guys, is on peak. He joined us, while we were almost done with a run, basically. And one of the few badges I had left was the cannibalism badge, to succumb to your hunger. And Bam was lagging behind, and I was also lagging behind because I had no stamina, because I'm very hungry. I'm trying to eat somebody, and I'm not telling anybody that I'm trying to eat somebody. I'm trying to, so take them by surprise. So, and every time someone told someone they're trying to eat, do the cannibalism thing, they kept getting fed. So I'm trying not to get fed. I'm lagging behind, have no stamina, struggling to get up there. Bam's back there with me because he just joined, and then he gets slightly too far away that I couldn't eat him. So then I come clean, and I'm like, dude, can you please come back here so I can eat you? Like, I need to do this. Like, it's for a badge. At first he was like, the fuck? No, you want some food? I'll go get you some food. I'm like, no, I need to eat you. You don't understand. Like, in any second now, you're going to look like a chicken, and I'm going to eat you. And it's going to be amazing. And I need to do this for the challenge. So he let me do it. And then as a ghost, I'm like telling him like, when he's a ghost, I'm telling him, just tell everybody else it wasn't consensual, please. Like, go tell everyone else that I ate you and it was horrible. I don't know if he did that, but it was funny. And then everybody kept thinking I was going to eat them after that. Yeah, he's a hero. He saved my badge. All right, next. So that's it for the turkey meat. Now we need to go chop some more things. So I'm going to bring you guys back to the chopping station. Yeah, he literally was just joined to get eaten. Oops. Okay. Lag between video and audio? Shit. Well, just don't look at my face. We'll do this. I don't know how to fix that. But this app sucks. Okay, now... We have to add the onion, bell pepper. Okay, we got the bell pepper already, ready to go. Onion, though. What does it mean, onion? How much onion? Half of a small onion? Oh, okay, good. I do have another onion. Scared me for a second. I can hear into the future. Yeah, this is gonna look weird too. The sound of the chopping is gonna be off. But I don't know, this app keeps doing that for some reason. Gotta find a better way for live streaming, but right now this is what I got for the IRL stuff anyway. I mean, Ethan does have his like head cam that he uses, but you have to have like a PC connected to it, and I don't know, trying to manage a stream from not only not the same like room, but not even the same floor would be very difficult. That's why he does it very temporarily. Okay, half of an onion chopped how? Minced. You have to mince this. You're already crying? Okay, well my tip to avoid crying is to wear contacts. My contacts protect me from the fumes. I also heard something about like if you put a wet towel nearby, it's supposed to help absorb the fumes or something. I don't remember. Something like that. Aw. Well, thank you, Lazy Drifter. I hope to improve them. Always room for improvement, right? Let me pull up chat on my iPad so I can see you guys. There we go. I could also turn off the vent for now, so I don't have any gas stoves lit at the moment. We're mincing, we're mincing. Workout for the arm. Where's my other knife? After you cut the onion in half, rinse with water? Does that help with the eyes? Really? I just make sure I'm wearing contacts, and that's usually enough, because glasses seem to have like the opposite effect. Like the fumes get trapped into your eyes. I cry so bad every time I wear glasses and cut an onion. It's terrible. But whenever I'm wearing contacts, no tears. Tear-free. All right. So now, what do we do with this? You may ask. I'm asking. Add the onion, bell pepper, reserve zucchini. Wait, to what? Oh, to the meat. That's what we're adding to. Okay. Y'all see that? Here, I should probably plug back in the tripod so it doesn't die. Wait, what's that? If you put water on your wrist before chopping onion or rub oil on your wrist, you won't cry. Wait, what? Huh. It sounds so much like an old wives' tale or something. I don't know why I'm doing this with a spoon. That's awkward. Bam. Bell pepper. Reserved zucchini. Bam. Tomato sauce. How much tomato sauce? 4 ounces of tomato sauce. Now I just gotta figure out where it is. Found it. So half of this little baby can. Okay. 1/4 of a cup of water. I think that's it for the filling. Stir and cover. Simmer on low for about 20 minutes. Oh, okay, so we gotta simmer this. I'll let it simmer down for 20 minutes. I'll have to try it, no cheese. The cheese goes on the top when this part's done. We have to assemble the boats first, and then we top it with cheese, like last. Whoa. All right, found the lid, put it on low, setting timer for 20 minutes. Fixing my fake succulents that are on top of my stove and are at risk of falling behind it. Okay. So next, while that is cooking, I'm gonna make a side. Peekers? Someone peeking? Are you peeking? I do got peekers. Apparently. Alright. So that's cooking on low for 20 minutes. We're gonna switch over to the side, the black beans and rice. Black beans and rice and miso. No, it's red beans and rice. And baby got back. Heat a medium heavy pot with a tight fitted lid. I don't even know if I have one of those. Let's use a medium pot, I guess. I wonder if I could use a Dutch oven. I have a Dutch oven. That's cast iron. I think I'll use my Dutch oven. It's kind of large, but I think it'll work. All right, heat a medium heavy pot with a tight fitted lid over medium heat and add the oil. Add the sofrito and cook until it melts and becomes fragrant, stirring 3 to 4 minutes. Okay. Okay. I don't think we have to chop anything else, so maybe we'll move back to the cooking station. You don't have a cast iron assortment? No. I have like a cast iron skillet, and then I have a Dutch oven that's made of cast iron. I don't have like every size of cast iron. or whatever. Ugh. Basically, my background with cooking is I was raised on like Hamburger Helper and like very instant stuff. Like my mom doesn't cook really. I don't blame her though or anything. Like she worked full time at like a factory and looked like not very fun. So yeah, she didn't have time for cooking really. So I didn't really learn how to cook until after I had kids, and I was like, man, like at this point, like the time that I was learning to cook was pretty much whenever my daughter was a toddler, and at this point she was like in the over the 90th percentile for height and weight. She was really chunky, and like I grew up overweight, and I was worried about her, and worried about her getting bullied and stuff. I didn't want her to have to go through that, so I was like, man, we gotta make some lifestyle changes around here so that my kid doesn't end up getting bullied growing up. So I basically just looked up a bunch of recipes and have been very, very slowly building up my battle station here. I'm pretty proud of what I have built so far, but I definitely need more. Like, but leaving the house, I didn't like leave the house with any kitchen knowledge or any like kitchen things. Like I had to figure all that shit out myself. She's gonna beat you. No, she's well aware. She's well aware of what a chunky little baby she was. She brags about it. She tells all of her friends about how fat she was when she was a baby. She has like profile pictures of her baby pictures. She thinks it's funny. Okay. Ugh. Maybe swap these two around. If I can get this one to light. Yep. Over medium heat. And add the oil. Olive oil. 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Nice pot, thank you. Recipes are always see that word. Places to start, but the more you mess around with cooking and get a feel for understanding what you do, it can become really fun to mess around and experiment, especially when you don't want to go grocery shopping and just work with what you have on hand. See, my husband's really good at like intuitively combining things. I don't really have that, or maybe I just don't trust myself enough. I don't know, but I'm a real recipe follower. But I do like modify recipes. Like once I've made them enough, I'll like tweak them to like them more. 1/4 cup of sofrito. Here's our sofrito we made earlier. Bam. I gotta figure out what to do with the rest of that. There's so much sofrito. the spoon I was mixing with? Here it is. That's gonna be the base of our black beans and rice. Maybe a better angle for you guys. There we go. That should work. Cook until it melts and becomes fragrant, stirring 3 to 4 minutes. Yeah, I really like this Dutch oven. This is like the newest addition to my kitchen. I went a long time without having a Dutch oven. And then finally I was like, you know what? I've had enough recipes call for it. I'm gonna buy one. What's been your favorite things to cook? I don't know. I don't particularly like cooking. I just like eating. I like eating the food that I cook. So, I don't know. That's kind of hard. I think the favorite thing I ever cooked that, you know, I ate was like these one berry tartlets. They're amazing. They like, you make these graham cracker crusts that like with a cupcake pin or pan. Why did I say pin? So you make like these little tiny like graham cracker crusts, and then on top of it you melt some dark chocolate. Pour some like just barely spoon a little bit of dark chocolate on there. Let it harden. And then you cut up some strawberries, and you get some blueberries and raspberries, and you put it on top of that. And then you make homemade whipped cream with the KitchenAid, which homemade whipped cream, it's fucking amazing. Those tartlets are a pain in my ass to make, but they are so good. My favorite things to cook, though, would probably be like the easy things that I don't have to hardly do anything, like slow cooker meals. Yeah, I have to make those on stream sometime. I might make them at TwitchCon if I go. If I get to go. I just want to share them with people. They're so freaking good. When I made them, like Ethan was like freaking out about them, and he's not normally like big on sweets. But he was like, those are the shit. I want more of that. And I'm like, too bad. I only have 12. So savor it. It's starting to become fragrant. What do I do after this? I add the rinsed beans and rice. Well, I better get that ready. So 1 can of black beans, rinsed and drained. Now, you guys were saying, what's the point of cooking those zucchini for 1 minute? They are soft. Like, they're already soft. That's all it took. So there really was a point to cooking it for 1 minute. I just touched them. They're bendy now. More bendy than they were anyway. Rinsed in my beans. Getting all the nasty bean juice off. That was in the can. And add. Dead by Daylight 2v8 is back. Ooh. It's exciting. Samsung oven, yeah. Samsung, all appliances, and they all suck. All suck ass. Okay, now we need long grain rice, 2 cups. Where's my rice? I need to like clean my pantry really bad. Is this long grain rice? Apparently it is, but it's brown rice. I don't know if that'll make a difference. Okay, this is just long grain rice. 2 cups. That's what I said, right? Yes. Yeah, I have like some friends who've been wanting to learn how to play Dead by Daylight, but they're like kind of freaked out by it. Oh, I'm like just short 2 cups. Oh well. So I was hoping to like maybe get them in on the 2v8 time, because I feel like it's a lot easier to learn Dead by Daylight with 2v8 mode, because they limit the perks and everything. I'm allergic to cucumbers and zucchini, you poor thing. I didn't even know people could be allergic to like produce. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, we added the rice, mixed it well. Now we need to add water, seitan, bouillon, and salt. So 3.5 cups of water. Okay. Now I need seitan season. This shit says 1 packet or half a tablespoon. Okay. I can do that. My mom makes an awesome zucchini and carrot bread. Like I've said multiple times this stream, my favorite zucchini thing I've ever had is creamy zucchini soup, and it's on the Skinny Taste website. It's one of her recipes. It's so good. I'm a big like soup fan though. I just put twice as much seitan as I was supposed to. Fuck. That was a full tablespoon. Well, mine's gonna be extra seasoned, I guess. Not much I can do about that either. Straight into water. Okay. Cool. What is in season? What is the main ingredient here? Salt. Alright, I'm just gonna not add the salt that I was supposed to add later. That'll even it out, right? Hopefully. Now a chicken bouillon cube. I like, where is it? This shit. Better than bouillon. No cubes. It's like a paste. I think it's better. I think it's better than bouillon. I agree with the branding. So we need 1 teaspoon. Where did my teaspoon go? Teaspoon? Teaspoon, where are you at? Found it. My body reacts to zucchini proteins like pollen, so I break out in hives and my mouth gets itchy. Oh, fuck. That blows. Okay, and salt, which we're skipping because we added too much season. Stir and let cook, boiling over medium heat until the liquid is almost all absorbed and just skims the top of the rice. Okay, so we gotta keep an eye on this. See when it absorbs its liquid. But luckily, the timing on this is kind of beautiful because this has 30 seconds left. This right here. So now I can just swap back to the other recipe. Alright, so now for this one, after simmering on low for about 20 minutes, we're going to use a spoon to fill the hollow zucchini boats, dividing the taco meat equally, about 1/3 cup in each, pressing firmly. Okay? Let me get my zucchini boats ready. Okay. Got my spoon. Now I need to get you guys. Come back over here. I ain't done with you. Whoa. Don't topple over now. I found out because I ate some zucchini and corn crab cakes, which tasted amazing. Man, that sucks even more if you're allergic to something you love. Okay, so now, best part of any dish, in my opinion, is the cheese. Agreed. We have an Amish cheese factory about half a mile down the road. Having their fresh cheese is so good on everything. Yeah, I agree. I have some Amish stands going on at my local farmer's market, and they make cheese, and it is the best cheese I've ever tasted. It is so good. I don't know what it is about, children that live without technology churning my cheese that makes it better, but it does. Oh man, it's gonna be struggle to fit them all. Maybe we, maybe do one of these. One of these things. Another one? No. That definitely won't work. Alright, we're just gonna have to squeeze them. Squeeze them in there. These aren't squeezing. You can make room. I think that's as good as we're gonna get here. Hi. You having fun?
Just maybe something they have bigger hairy arms.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those are my big hairy arms, guys.
With that explanation.
Don't worry about it.
You gotta let your hands on while you do the.
Yeah.
We gotta do the whole thing where I do the hands.
This thing.
You gotta hide your hands.
All right, guys. We're gonna be cooking today. And hopefully my hands don't randomly feed me things that aren't appetizing. I'm shooting. Oh, I thought you were pointing.
Machine gun. They're machine gunning all of a sudden.
You know the whose line is it anyway? Bit. You get it? No? It's an old bit. It's a good bit though. Oh, shit. This plate has a lot of water on it. Alright, we fill in. We'll be filling these. Hey. What is that? What is that? What are you hiding?
A little baby Dr. K.
Think you could make me a little baby coffee?
A little baby coffee.
A little baby coffee? Maybe? Maybe? It'd be really cool.
We need Dr. K.
I don't
We
think.
need Dr. K. Small.
Homeboy is taller than the fridge. 6'3". I don't know. Are you taller than the fridge? You are taller than the fridge.
Definitely.
What the hell?
I know.
Stop it.
Yeah. I see things you can't see without.
Yeah,
Dust.
I'm aware.
Everywhere.
A lot of dust. I don't know why I just skipped that other one. I'm just filling them. Filling them up. Don't you want a taco stuffed zucchini boat? Don't ya? There's a little bit of meat left. I'm gonna try to find room for it. mostly filled. All right, now the rice is doing its thing. You guys want to see the rice? Woo! What's up, rice? Here's my rice. It's looking more like rice and less like sewage water. All right. So now, what am I supposed to do with this? Stirring it, turning the heat down first. With the rice, we gotta cover the lid and cook on low for 15 minutes. Ow! Okay, so that's cooking. Now with the zucchini, my brain, what the fuck, are you not filling the rest of them? Me out loud, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. I'm being such a weirdo. TV8 is working, turn crossplay off. Thank you, Straight Shot. Thank you for that. So now I need to top each one with 1 tablespoon of shredded cheese. Mexican blend cheese. I don't know if I have enough cheese. Oh wait, he got another thing of cheese. Good. Good. Well, the camera's angled a little weird for him saying hello. Here. I can't even. There. There we go.
You're totally smelling you, not checking the food.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Married a dingus? I know. I'm aware. I think I don't know this. The only zucchini I eat is fried. Well, I don't know. I think you should try more zucchini. I think you would like a zucchini boat. If one was offered to you, I think you would eat it. Century should have been the next Michael Jordan. He chose the wrong career. You know how much he hears he should play basketball, and he's like never been interested in basketball whatsoever. He's kind of interested in football, but his mom couldn't afford for him to play, so he did. I think he chose the right career. I think he's very good at streaming. I feel like I'm just gonna not measure these. Just gonna feel it. Just gonna feel it out. Use my instincts. It's far too entertaining to not be a streamer. Agreed. You guys are so lucky that I share him with you. I was like, oh, look, someone who can entertain me. And then I was like, oh no, we need money. I guess I'm gonna have to share. Could have been entertaining people on the court, on the basketball court, and getting paid millions. I feel like that's a very small percentage, though, right? You can get paid millions streaming too, although it's a small percentage. All right, I think it's well cheesed. And cover with foil, bake 35 minutes until the cheese is melted. What did you both do before streaming? I feel like I've heard one of you talk about it before. We both worked at the movie theater, and who did this to my aluminum foil? What in the hell? Someone like unraveled it and like re-raveled it, and it's not pretty. I'm cutting all this off. Yeah, we met at the movie theater, so we both worked there. I got pregnant very shortly after, very young. Then we both got jobs at the hospital. First we were both janitors, and then he ended up climbing his way to being a patient care tech, and I quit because it was terrible, and I went to school because they gave me the worst assignment by far, which was cleaning the labor and delivery rooms and being in I was cleaning the OBGYN rooms, labor and delivery, pediatric, and the nursery, which was like, I mean, if you guys don't know, if you've never been in a labor and delivery room in a hospital, like they're like 3 times the size of a normal hospital room. They're like the suite. They're the hotel suite rooms of hospital rooms. They're amazing. They got like jet tubs and stuff. But not amazing to clean, turns out. Pretty horrible. Especially whenever they leave the placenta behind. So I quickly realized I needed to go back to school during that experience. And since I had more of basically we decided we both needed to go to school, but I had more of a idea of what I wanted to do than he did. He had no idea what he wanted to do, and I knew I wanted to do something related to art. So I went to school for originally graphic design, and then it turned into interactive design. And he kept working while I was in school at the hospital, and that's whenever he was like a patient care tech and all that stuff. And yeah, once I got out of school, and he was trying to figure out what he wanted to do, still didn't know, I suggested he should get into media, and he was like, no, we can't both go into media because that's too risky. That's too risky. And then he discovered Twitch, And well, he was like, okay, I'm going to go into the medical field because I'm already in the medical field, and I'll just get my ENT license while I'm trying to figure out what to do for the rest of my life. So I'm like, yeah, sure. I think you should go into media, but whatever. Because I knew he was like talented with media and video editing and whatnot. But he decides to go into the medical field. He's going to college, has extra time on his hands because he quit work, and I'm the one working full-time now, so he can go. And then he discovers Twitch at that moment, and it's like right after I got out of college, and I'm like, well, I could design your stuff for you. And I'm just excited that he seems to be showing passion towards anything, because before that he was like looking like he just got out of escaped Jumanji depression kind of thing, like full beard, unkempt, and I knew he was depressed, but I'm like, man, I don't know what to do about this. But yeah, he showed signs of life whenever he discovered Twitch, and I was like, yes, go for it. I think you'd be good at this. After he showed me a few streamers, I was like, I know you'd be good at this. So I spent many days single parenting while he did the 24-hour streams every week, trying to help him achieve success, which he quickly did. And yeah, and then his stream ended up being more successful than the job that I had, so I ended up quitting and then doing freelance, and here we are, like 10 years later. This pedo ran world order does that to men. I mean, I think women too. I don't think we're exempt from the craziness of our world. Yeah, we just take turns being depressed now. We'll tag each other in. Like, hey, I'm gonna be depressed now. Okay, I'll make sure things don't completely fall apart. Charli doesn't like the mountain man look. Well, it's not that I didn't like it. It's more that you don't, having your the co-parent, you know, being depressed is never a good time. Like, even if we weren't together, like, I wouldn't want him to be depressed, because that wouldn't be good for the kids.
Go to the car dealer, look homeless, you got the power advantage now. You know, you go to like...
Why? Because they aren't going to talk to you? Really? They'll pretend you don't exist. We're like, like, he doesn't have money. Moving on.
Homeless looking dude who has enough money to buy a car that was intimidating to the car dealer because they don't know what to do with it.
I think they just assume you don't have enough money and not talk to you.
That's why you bring cash and throw it on the table, but you still look homeless. And they're like, what?
Hey.
Yeah. I don't want to hear it.
These are bulbs.
Okay. Yeah.
These are bulbs.
Right.
This is one clove.
Right.
One.
You need 10 of those.
I need 10 of these, not 10 of these.
Well, guess what? They didn't have any of these or any of these at the store, and all I had was 2 of these.
I'm pretty sure we already had enough garlic. Like, if you just looked in the garlic bin.
Well, what if there's anything? You're welcome.
We already had a bunch of garlic. Now we have so much garlic.
Well, you better start garlicking.
I guess so. Well, garlic it up. Don't worry. All right, 2 more minutes on the race. What? Wait, what is that? You guys telling him he has dad bod? Guys, that's not nice. I'm depressed. I lost my job of 8 years today. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm kind of a believer too that like we shouldn't be doing the same thing our whole lives, you know? I wouldn't be happy with that anyway. So maybe this is an opportunity to find something that makes you happier? Maybe? I don't know. Just trying to find the optimistic side. Put him on a diet? Why do you think I'm making skinny taste meals? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I think he's fine. I think he was, when we first met, he was too skinny. It freaked me out. I didn't think of him as a dating option when we first met because he made me feel fat. Because he was so skinny. And I was like, man, he couldn't pick me up. If I needed picked up, he couldn't pick me up. But then he could pick me up, and I was like, wait, you can pick me up? I wasn't expecting that. But my son, who's now 14, looks closer to Ethan did whenever we met, which is freaky. Just like body-wise, especially. Like he's just a complete beanpole. Like eats all the time and it goes to nothing, I guess. I think I'm going to start looking at it that way. Yeah. I mean, it does suck. Don't get me wrong. That situation would be very difficult, but hopefully it lands you in a place where you're happier, you know? He really wants dinner to be ready. I'm taking too long. That's his hint that I'm taking too long. Should tell him that the side's ready. Oh my god. That's fucking funny. I didn't even realize that. But you're right. Oh. Oh man. Well, the rice is done. You guys want to see it? Actually, I don't know if it's done. I should double check the recipe. It's done with that step, which, okay. It covered it and cooked it on low heat for 15 minutes. Remove from heat and let it sit 5 to 8 minutes more without lifting the lid. Oh, shit. Shit, I fucked it up. Alright, well, I'm just gonna put the lid back on like I didn't remove it already. Is his streaming room soundproof, or can you all hear his yelling and neighbors too? Used to, yes, we could. And then we literally built a soundproof, like, closet-sized office for him in our old house, which was terrible because it was like extra well insulated. Like it had soundproof insulation in it, and it got really hot. Poor guy. With his 2 PCs running in that really small area with really good insulation. He'd like come out of the office just drenched in sweat every time. But then we moved here, and the whole reason we bought this house was like with streaming in mind and knowing that he's going to be loud. So old house, we went through like, I want to say about 6 different neighbors. And they, it was always the same neighbors too, the ones on the side of the house that his office was on. And it's kind of funny too, because they wouldn't ever come confront us about the noise or make a noise complaint. They would just uplift their lives and move instead of complain about the noise. I'm guessing because they heard both of us yelling as multiple different people, and we're like, yeah, let's just not mess with that. Let's just go. Probably heard like Sheila and Michael going back and forth and freaking like, you know, eat all the things that we do. They probably heard it pretty loudly and decided they weren't going to mess with the like 20 people next door. It's not a battle worth fighting, I guess. But here, the houses are pretty spaced apart, luckily. Well, not luckily, we chose it for that reason. And it has a basement, which our offices are in, so we can be very loud without like messing with the kids because they're on the opposite side of the house. And there's enough room in the house to like space it out so that you can't really, they don't overlap. My daughter can be loud on her, you know, FaceTime shit, and Ethan can be loud streaming. I try to be loud, but my voice doesn't carry like his. It works out. They're so used to it now, anyway. But it's so much better than what we were working with. That was stressful. What if it was D that got all the neighbors gone? What if D is like actually a demon inside of me that possesses me every so often, and I just do things like that and don't remember it? Wouldn't that be crazy? That would be crazy. Alright, these zucchini boats still have like 22 minutes. Pretty sure the rice is basically done. I'm gonna try the rice. I'm gonna let you guys know how it is. Surely it's done cooking, right? There it is. My black beans and rice. Let's see how it is. Try to get a bite with all the shit on it. I'm going to clip the 4 times. Make a edit of him checking the fridge 4 times. And then us laughing about it. Okay. That's freaking good. I'm just gonna eat a bunch of rice now. The extra seitan I put in it did not mess it up. It's actually really freaking good. Best rice ever. Hands down. I need more. I need more dish. It's hot. We still have 20 minutes on the zucchini boats. And I don't know if my phone's going to hold up for that long. We've been going for 2.5 hours, and that's usually, it's about now whenever it starts dying on me. So if the stream goes down due to my phone battery, I'm sorry, guys. Let me see if I can makeshift plug it in. This might help. There you go. I don't know. I can't check my phone battery because of this app. Yeah. We got this. might eat a bunch of rice and get myself full. No. Not doing it. But now I gotta make use of all this. What do I do with all this? What is it called again? I keep forgetting what it's called. Hey, Otto. Sofrito. What do I do with all this sofrito? Put it in a container and freeze it for next time. She says to like put it into what she said to do is to put it in an ice tray and freeze for later use. I don't have an ice tray though. So maybe I do need to just put it in a container. Maybe in like a, no, I wouldn't be able to get it out of anything but an ice tray. If I freeze it. I think I'm just going to refrigerate it and try to use it throughout the week on different things. So I need more sofrito recipes. She recommends, all right, this is what she says about sofrito. I don't know if I'm saying this right, by the way, but it's how it is now. It's a Puerto Rican recipe that's a base for a lot of different dishes like soups, stews, roast pork, bistec? What is bistec? Bistec. Colombian steak with onions and tomatoes. Guess we're just going to be like having Puerto Rican meals all week. It's Puerto Rico week or something in my house now. Dishes like beans, stews, and arroz con gandules, whatever that is. So this is just like a flavor booster. We could just throw this into a lot of different things, apparently. Apparently she has a lot of family from Puerto Rico, which is why she has like a lot of Puerto Rican inspired recipes. What are the best recipes for using sofrito in cooking? You can add a few tablespoons of sofrito to anything you're cooking when you want to add extra flavor. I especially love adding it to Latin stews, beans, and soup. Here are a few recipes that use sofrito. Latin yellow rice. I can't pronounce that. Arroz con grandules is what it looks like. Arroz con polo is what the next one looks like. Quick black beans, Puerto Rican beans, grandules. Yeah, maybe I'll just make like a lot of beans this week. A lot of rice and beans as sides every day. She says to freeze sofrito, pour it in an ice cube tray and freeze overnight. The next day, pop the cubes out of the tray, transfer them to a Ziploc bag, and store it in the freezer for up to 3 months. Huh? Oh, wait. Oh, I get it now. So could I not just, like, keep them in Ziploc bags? Sounds like a pain in my ass, though. Whatever. I'm just going to try to make as much of this for a week and then dump it, I guess. Oh, people in the comments, they have ideas. Oh, hold on. Eliza says, I use this as my guacamole base. I like guacamole. Keep a stash of cubes frozen. No. Mash with avocado, salt, pepper, and juice of 1 lime. Mary A says, yummy, healthy, and satisfying. Loved it on tortilla chips and on fresh cucumber slices. It's a little too adventurous for me. Put it in a Ziploc, but I double bag it to prevent freezer burn. And I don't think I'm gonna freeze it. I don't care that much about it. I didn't even make it right. I didn't even use the right peppers. All right, let's see how much time we got left. 13 minutes still. Can't wait. I need it now. Oh shit. I'm supposed to top it with scallions and serve with salsa on the side. I guess we could chop up some scallions while we're waiting. I don't think I have any though. I don't think you got scallions. Okay. Never mind. We'll just serve with salsa on the side. But hear me out. If you make ice cubes with it, you could put in the ice cube bin in the fridge and pull a prank on someone. Nobody uses the ice maker on the fridge. I don't think it even works. We just buy bags of ice, so it wouldn't work. We did have an external ice maker, but that ice maker broke too. So apparently ice makers, ice makers just never work, do they? I feel like you have to have like a very state-of-the-art ice maker that holds up, because I've never had a fridge in my life that the ice maker just kept on trucking. The only time I've had a working ice maker is when I've had a brand new fridge, and then it would work for like 1 year, and then it would break. It's like they're built to fail. Is that a cat on the dining table? Ari, what are you doing? Get down from there. Come here. You want to come say hi? No? You want to be antisocial? She knows she's not allowed. Dude. The interactions going on between my cats is so freaking cute. I love it. And the dog too, but the cats in particular, they keep copying each other, and yeah, she's actually a runt. She's just getting fat. She's just getting up there too. She's pretty old. But that's Ari, and then we have JP, who's a kitten. And JP, he likes to jump onto the kitchen table, and he'll like dart right at your like food, trying to like get it really quick. Ari never used to do that. Like, I'm pretty sure we must have like scolded her for getting on the table like when she was young enough for her to just like not even like try, because she's, from what I recall, she's never like really tried to get at people's food or got on the table until JP came along. And now, like, last night she did that to my son, the same thing that JP does. Like, she jumped on the kitchen table real quick and like darted at his food. And he was like, whoa! Like, scared him. Um, so, yeah, that was, like, very out of character for her to be doing shit like that. But then JP, he keeps, like, laying around. Hey, there's JP. There he is. Show him. Yeah, he keeps, like, napping in all of her nap spots.
He's shy.
He is not shy. Are you kidding?
He was hiding.
You are not shy. And today...
She didn't want him, and now she wants him.
Yeah, it's true. Today, he was sitting on the bench next to the kitchen table, and I was standing next to the kitchen table, and he, like, puts his little arms up on my stomach, like a toddler reaching to get picked up. Like, this cat, he's so smart.
You're his grandmother.
He's so cute. Don't say that. Don't say that.
He's like, Grandma.
Everyone comes to pet JP.
Yeah.
He is loved.
He's the star of the show.
He's loved.
He heard his name. He had to come down.
So yeah, I picked him up and I put him on my shoulder and he started purring really loud. He's so adorable.
We're gonna go wait.
Yeah, food's almost ready, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I've been watching this.
Apparently she's been watching. That answers that question. 7 more minutes.
Tilt your camera. How long?
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
Hey, can you check the fridge again? Just check it.
What?
I don't know.
It's full of stuff.
It's a project I'm working on. Hey. He's mad. He's mad it's taking so long. Number 5. Gimme. Gimme. My shoulder cap. No, don't try to get at the food. You try to get at the food.
Hey, JP, look. JP, look.
Look.
Look. I almost smacked you right away. It's on site.
I'm gonna fight while being held.
Don't fight while being held. Oh, he's going for it.
He is going
nice?
for it.
He's like, that's okay, little one.
Oh, he's so fuzzy.
Hey, my Ziggies. Hey, my Ziggies. I got him.
Yeah. You see him? Anytime Ziggy's around, he's got to keep eyes on him. The giant, well, he looks especially giant next to me, some 4'11".
No, we gotta do forced. You gotta stand by the fridge.
Hold on.
You stand by the fridge.
I gotta,
Forced perspective.
I can't even see your head right now.
You don't need to. Just you stand there with your feet. I stand here. Yep.
It's
Alright,
not
well, okay,
fair.
next here, back to back.
Okay.
Back to back's not so bad.
What is this? What is this a play on?
Back to back.
5 minutes.
Yeah, no, I have to act like a Charlie Brown character.
I don't know why I saw the vent
All
on.
the adults in Charlie Brown were hallucinations, and the kids, there was stuff in the water, man. That's why the peanuts happened, and the dog was talking, but he wasn't talking.
Did Snoopy talk?
No,
I
but he
don't
was
think
like
Snoopy ever talked.
he was a silent intellectual, though. He made planes out of dog houses, right?
Yeah,
This dude was on some shit.
on some drugs. He looks 7 feet tall.
I gave you hair.
Thanks. for the hair.
I give you frizz hair. Let's do this.
Stop, you're tickling me.
It's freshly washed and dried. I'll have you know.
It's ticklish.
Bro,
I put my bouillon up.
I got you.
Bouillon. Yeah, I didn't.
You got cubes.
I also said check the kitchen for ingredients because we already have a bunch of these. It doesn't matter if it's in cube form.
I got the cube. Look at this. I got this whole pack of cubes. And she doesn't even care. There's 8 chickens.
Well, see, okay,
and this.
this is like never gonna go bad, so I will use it eventually. This
8.
needs to be like refrigerated, so like I'm assuming it goes bad eventually
8 chickens.
in 2027. So after 2027, I'll move on to that one.
8 chickens died for this.
8 whole chickens.
And you don't care.
Hey, you want to try the rice? You want to give your response?
It's like fluffier refried beans. You know what I mean? It's like refried beans, but fluffier and a better texture.
But what about the flavor? I don't think it's flavorful
I'm gonna
enough.
get you with
Do I need more season?
I'm gonna get you with the Catlin gun. Hold on.
Leave the poor cat alone. Oh my god.
Get the Catlin gun.
Leave poor JP alone.
He likes it. He likes
Ziggy's like, what about me? What about me?
He likes being a Catlin gun.
Ziggy.
He's standing.
Ziggy.
What are you doing, buddy?
He's trying so hard.
He's standing.
He's just standing.
World record standing. You can just stand now. Hey, the babies. He's the baby JP.
The cat just doesn't give a fuck. Well, he's being raised by a teenager, so I think he's being made to do a lot of things right now. Made to do TikTok videos, probably.
He a star.
Are you a star on TikTok?
He a star.
Are you famous? One
Oh my
more
goodness.
minute.
Look
It's
at it.
almost ready.
Show them. Show them the little reactions.
Look at him go. Just watch my pets for a minute.
Oh, we gonna get you. I was talking about JP. Yeah.
There they go.
There we go.
And they're all.
There we go. How you gonna just let people know that we've got hundreds of dollars laying around?
I didn't show them that until now.
How you gonna let people see inside the safe like that?
Inside the safe.
Inside the.
It's our spice drawer he's talking about.
Our spice safe. That's
That's
decades
his way of
investment
saying
right there.
saying that I've spent too much money on spices.
Decades of investment.
At least I don't spend random amounts of money on Power Ranger toys and
That was
Abraham
a long
Lincoln
time
masks.
ago, and I still have it. And I still have it.
and what purpose is it serving? This is feeding our family. Your Power Ranger sword is just making you look less mature
Okay, well, only if you look at it.
to me.
Only if you look at it. You're not supposed to
To
look
me.
at it. It's not for you.
Okay, well, who's it for then?
It's not for you. Is it done?
It's done. Pretty
I'll
much.
eat this really
Pretty
bad.
much. Yeah, I know. I
I'm
know.
hungry.
Hold on, hold on. It's not totally. Not totally. Yeah, it's done. It's done. I'm lying. Okay. Pot holders. Ugh. Sorry if that was loud. Okay. You guys ready for the reveal? Hold on. Hold on. Let me just prep my station here. My wife says the same thing about me buying camera gear. I would be okay with camera gear, okay? That's different. Power Ranger toys, though. Whenever we didn't really have much money to spend on Power Ranger toys. That I will never let him live down. Ta-da! All right, all right. That's how they look. Now, let me prepare a plate that you can marvel at. Finish the art piece here. Okay. And I would garnish it too, but there is no garnish. This is the end result. Okay, those actually look good because they are good. I'm kind of afraid to test it right now. It's probably hot AF, but where'd my fork go?
What's that?
That is,
What's that?
I keep forgetting what it's called. It's just like, it's something I'm gonna have to use all over the week. It's called sofrito. It's like a Puerto Rican base for dishes.
I see.
All right, you want to try it? How do you do it? You love eating really hot food.
No, it's,
you love
I'm
that.
not eating that.
You love that.
Listen, I want to be able to taste it. I'm not about to burn off my taste buds first. I wait till cool. I be patient.
Well, I'm cooling it. But now that I've spent like $5K plus on camera gear, dude, but I bet your camera equipment is amazing. Oh, that's hot. Oh, so good.
It's good though?
It's so good. It's so hot. It's so good.
Whoa!
Ah.
You just missed an attack. A sneak attack just happened here. Ziggy wasn't looking, JP pounced on him.
It's hot. It's good, but it's hot. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for talking to me while I cook this. We're going to go devour now. Thanks for tuning in. I am trying to get back in the habit of cooking healthy meals and streaming it so that you guys can hold me accountable to that. And I've had a lot of people keep coming into my stream and being like, I miss cooking streams, so here it is. I'll see you guys later. I would raid somebody, but it's really hard to do. Hold on. Are you live yet? Huh? All right, go hit live so I can raid you. Hold on, we're gonna raid Ethan. And I do have a teleprompter, and I think it's called a teleprompter. Now that is, huh? Why would you need a teleprompter? Adios. Whoa. Let me know when he goes live, guys. If you have to ask and you don't know how cool they are. Okay. So you can do like the whole I am Ron Burgundy bit in your house. Did you go live yet? Come on. 100% the reason I got it. Wow. Okay. He's live? Okay. Let's rate him. Thank you, Token Smurf. Did that work? I just did it on my iPad, so I don't know. I don't know if it's... Seems to be working.
Do it.
I'm trying.
Do it.
Trying to get 69 people at least. Come on.
69.
2 more.
What?
2 more. We need a...
That's absurd.
68. Oh. 69. All right. There we go. Did it. All right. See you guys later. Bye.